welcome back to another video. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and go check out our Instagram pages where I post daily original photos of our life, our animals, and everything in between. So welcome back to another rat and mice breeding and care video. In today's video, you know what? I always do these videos on cleaning day. So I thought it would be pretty interesting to show you what the tubs look like before I clean them, what it looks like after a week, how dirty they are. Not that my tubs are really that dirty, but I'm going to show you what they look like anyways, kind of show you how and what I do if I leave mamas in the tubs to give birth to their babies in the tubs with other mama rats, how I separate them out, what I do with the babies, why I'm cleaning, that sort of thing. We are going to be transferring some mamas today over to our DIY maternity rack, and we are going to be sexing out some of our baby mice. It is time to remove them from mama, so that way we don't have to worry about the males impregnating mama. Plus, I just want to get them separated out into those other bins because we probably are going to be using them for feeding purposes soon. I'm going to be holding back some females. I am waiting on some more tubs. So we're going to get them separated out into males and females today. That way we don't have to worry about having a ton of unwanted mice. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so this is what a bin looks like when it's dirty before I clean it. Not too bad, depending on the amount of rats in there. It could be less dirty or more dirty. But this one has a bunch of little babies in it. And these are mixed in. We got some fuzzies and pups, and then we also have some babies that are just a few days old, starting to get their color. They're all mixed in. Cutie little babies. Look at this one. What are you doing? And there's another little pinky. What are you doing? Crazies. And then once I have the babies moved over, although it's not the most sanitary, I do kind of sift through the substrate a little bit to make sure there aren't any covered up babies, because mamas will bury the babies to keep them warm while they leave the nest to go eat. So I always double check. You don't want to accidentally throw away babies in your trash. That would be awful. So it doesn't look like there's any more in here. So now we're good to dump this. All right, mamas are ready to go back. And then when you're cleaning, always separate the mamas from the babies while you're cleaning, because given the opportunity, over 90% of the time, mamas will bite you. Whether they're normally docile or not, they're going to protect their little babies. So always separate out the mamas, put the babies in a separate little bin, clean the bin, and then put them back as quickly as possible to reduce their stress. All right, so here is another dirty bin. My bins are never really that dirty. Most of the time, the most dirty ones are the bins with the males in them, but those aren't even as dirty. There's a little pile of rat babies. This is a mixed litter too. There's some fuzzies and some littler ones in there. So yeah, I always just have a bin nearby to separate the mamas out in. So these mamas hang out in here. And then I always have a smaller bin, usually one of my FB10s that I just have a little bit of aspen bedding to put the babies in while I clean them real quick. And then today we put some of our pregnant mamas in the rack. That girl should be giving birth this week. Hi, mama. And these are our cream mamas. Where are you? Did you eat? You ate all of your goodies already. She's a hooded cream one. Here, honey, go rest. And this one's already kind of making her nest in there. Hi, Mama. So this is the one that gave birth to our other cream mamas. She's the one that came from the pet store pregnant. So she did very well in our maternity rack last time. So hopefully she does well this time. And then these girls are all of her offspring that we held back. So we did place a male with them, but I don't think any of them are pregnant, so I'm not gonna move any of them over to the maternity rack today. What are you doing, psychos? What are you doing? So we'll just have to wait and see. Might take a round or two with our male because these girls are fresh and they're still really giddy. But again, this is what a dirty bin looks like with 6 rats in there. Not too bad. We're gonna get them all cleaned up. Some fresh substrate. All clean, now ready to put them all back. Hi, mamas. Go eat some cheese. Oh, I got some cheese. Yum, yum, yum. All right, so in addition to all 3 of the cream mamas, we're gonna have 3 other mamas that are going in. And this is just how we set up the maternity rack. We just have a nice generous layer of aspen bedding to where they can make a nice nest. I take one of our couple of sticks and then of course their treats for cleaning day. So we're gonna go ahead and get these mamas moved over. Not the most gracious trying to do this one-handed. All right, mamas, go relax. Got to get them some more food real quick. See, not the most generous amount of space for this. Let's get some more in there. But it works. All right, guys, so the day after I cleaned, we not only had 1 mama have a litter, but 2, 3, 4. 4 mamas decided to have babies all on the same day, the day after cleaning and moving them over. So I wanted to show you some of these mamas and their litters. Hi, Mama, how are the babies? So we're just gonna get a little glimpse. We don't wanna stay in here too much because it stresses her out. Are you feeding all the babies? You're protecting them so I can't see. Oh, there they are. It's a nice big healthy litter with all of their milk bellies. Let's see, let's check on you. This one has babies now too. Look at all of those. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm gonna have to mark that one. That one's got a bunch of babies in it now too. Let's check on this mama. I think they're all in there feeding. I hear all of them. Hi, Mama. There's a bunch of little pink babies. You feeding them? I won't disturb you too much. Let's go down here. Hi, Mama. Oh, she's got them. I don't know about this mama. She's got a couple right there. She might have had a large litter, so sometimes they split them, but there's the rest of them. All right, we'll leave you alone. Okay, it's okay. All right, let's check. This was another one that was supposed to have babies, but you have babies yet? You look still pretty plump. So she probably still has another day or two. So she's the only one that hasn't dropped a litter yet. Hi, Mama. Where are all the babies? There they are. This one lost a few babies. So it looks like she's got about 7 or 8 back there, which is kind of a small litter for her. But that's okay. Sometimes that happens, huh, Mama? All right, your babies look nice and big and plump too. So for the mice, this is kind of what a dirty bin looks like. I do clean them out twice a week right now. So this is only about 3 or 4 days compared to the rats. And today we are going to be separating out all of these babies into the grow out bins that we have. So these were the grow out bins that I got for the baby mice. So these are actually the lab rat bins, but with just a little extra substrate, they can easily reach the food and water. So I did these because they're a little bit bigger. And then these are Mama and Papa's bins, the smaller ones. Now these are not the water bottles that I'm going to use. Mama forgot to get some more water bottles. So I put these in there for now. They will work. I'm going out here in a few hours to get some different water bottles. I just need something with a straight nozzle that'll easily slide in there. So now we get the fun task of trying to sex all of our little baby mices to do a male bin and a female bin. Now, if you plan on feeding your baby mice pretty soon, I wouldn't worry about separating them. But because we're not going to be feeding these just yet, we want to separate them out because for one, we don't want a ton of babies because these mice are technically sexually mature now and they can reproduce. Not to mention the males, because they are sexually mature, will be fighting over dominance of the females, and we do not want fighting between the males. The males will fight to the death, and that can be pretty gruesome. So that is why we are separating males and females. Okay, so I kept 2 little mice in here that I haven't separated out yet because I wanted to show you the difference between the males and the females. So let's see. Now, it's basically, essentially just lifting up the skirt. So let's see if we can get them to hold still. Easier said than done. That is a little male. You can see the little tiny pooch back there. That is a male. And then this one, let's see if I can get a hold of its tail. It's a little jumpy. Come here. You're okay. You're okay. Okay. And then if you can see, there is no pouch. Sorry, it's hard to see, but there is no pouch on that one. And the space in between the butthole and the actual organ is smaller on the female. So that is a female, and this little black one is a male. But you don't want to lift the tail too high because when you do that, you actually stretch out the sac. So if you don't know the space in between, the males can actually look like a female if you don't know what you're looking for. So those are all of our baby mice. They are all sexed and put in their different gender bins. Look at this little one. I'm probably going to end up keeping a few females to expand our colony of mice. I have to get a few more of those bins. They're on back order right now. So we'll probably just keep the females in here for now. And then I'm probably going to end up keeping 1 or 2 males. All right, guys, well, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed seeing a little bit of cleaning, kind of what the tubs look like dirty, sexing out the mice. I know sometimes when they're a little bit smaller, it is a little bit difficult, but the more you do it, the easier it gets. You can distinctly tell the difference between that gap in the genitalia between the males and the females, and then obviously males, as they get larger, obviously they have huge testicles in the back, so that makes it a little bit easier as they get older. But as you get going in your breeding colonies and your process and you do it for a little while, it gets easier, I promise. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Leave a comment down below. And also, if you guys want to see anything in particular, drop a comment down below and I'll be sure to do a video on that in the future. So again, thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay sane, get out there and make your own footprints. Bye!